Hello. Hello, friends on the interwebs. I might have to turn off my Wi-Fi. We'll see. Normally when I'm on Wi-Fi, my live kind of cuts in and out. And I forgot to turn it off. But hopefully we're fine. But hello. Oh, Iris is here to say hello. Daddy might have to come get her if she tries to come up here and steal my camera. But how are you guys doing today? How's your day going, humans? You thought that you would not see any more lives of me because of the craziness, but I don't scare off that easily. All right, so Iris is currently, you guys want to see my daughter? She's trying to come up here so that she can steal the camera. Gotta give her credit for being a hustler. All right, so how's your guys' day going? On a scale from 1 through 10. Also, you guys, if you're watching the live, drop hashtag live in the comments below. If you're watching the replay, drop hashtag replay, just like that, all caps, replay. All right, so you guys, I know that there has been a ton of, scared people. I know there's a lot of fear going around right now. Iris, say hello. Say hello. Hey, there's your daily dose of cuteness. Daily dose of cuteness. She's so freaking cute, you guys. But I actually wanted to talk about how some of us are handling it and about some of the mental health aspects of everything that's going on right now, and something that I know I've heard people are struggling with, and I want to do my part to try and show up and help because as someone who has suffered with anxiety and depression for the majority of my life, right? It's something that I have struggled with on and off. I'm in a very good place mentally at this point in my life. But that was not always the case, and I still have periods where it is very difficult. Okay, can anyone relate to that? Raise your hands in the comments if you understand where I'm coming from, right? I was 300 pounds most of my life. I had really low self-esteem, and it's easy to kind of slip back into that. It's easy to have something derail you, something that happens in a relationship, something that happens in a business, something that happens anywhere. It's very easy to have something like that happen. A global pandemic, right? Where you feel yourself kind of starting to get overwhelmed again, or maybe for the first time. You feel yourself starting to have anxiety. You feel yourself starting to be very fear focused. I know you guys have seen my lives that I've done about this, specifically one swearing at everyone and yelling at everyone, because I was saying, yes, I think that we need to take it seriously. I think we need to practice social distancing. I think that all those things are important. It is very important. But on the same wavelength, I think, unfortunately, as Americans, we can be pretty privileged, and we think, we're fortunate enough to have good healthcare. We'll be fine, and I'm in my 20s, and I'll be fine, and all these things. But it's not really about us. It's about protecting the people that won't be fine, and not overwhelming, hospitals who are understaffed, who don't have enough ventilators for all the people that could become sick. So I think that's important, but at the same time, I also think it's really important that we not blow this out of proportion with regard to our feelings about it all. Does that make sense? It's overwhelming, it's scary, it's big stuff happening right now, and things that a lot of us have never even thought we would deal with in this lifetime, or that a lot of people have never dealt with in a lifetime. This is a very unique situation. But you guys, we will lose our shit. We will lose our minds. We will go crazy if we don't look at what's actually going on from a place of how can this be something that we learn from or get better from or grow from, or, something that we become better people from. I know that sounds a little crazy, but you guys, we as human beings are very unique, and my daughter's trying to climb between my legs at the same time. This is hilarious. If you guys could only see what's happening below the belt. But we as human beings are very in a unique position where we have the ability to determine our thoughts, right? To determine what we focus on, to determine who we are and how we show up. And one of the things that we unfortunately struggle with as human beings also is that we are more fear focused. It's an evolutionary thing. It keeps us alive. And it's good to be scanning the horizon for things that could be detrimental or unsafe, but it is not safe. It is not safe for your mental health or for you as a person to be obsessed with or zoomed in on or focused on only what could go wrong. You guys, here's what I want you to understand, okay? I know you've heard the acronym FEAR. Have you guys heard the acronym FEAR? False evidence appearing real. Has anyone heard that acronym? Drop some flames in the comments if you love that. I love that, right? Listen, most of the time when we are afraid of something, this is not to say that what's going on is not a very, very real thing. It is. But where are you right now, you guys? Where are you watching this from? Tell me in the comments below where you're watching from. Are you in your home? Are you at work? Like, where exactly are you? My guess is that if you're lucky enough to be, like right now, this is me at home, right? I'm self-quarantined with my family because I have a little bit of a sore throat. I don't feel super good, and so they recommend staying in for 2 weeks. That's what I'm doing, right? I work from home, so I'm pretty used to it. It's kind of funny. I told Matt, I was like, I've been preparing for this, but I was just joking. But Iris is a little bit sick too, so we're staying home. You guys, I'm lucky enough to have a safe home, to have, enough food here to be able to get meals delivered, to basically be in a place where I'm safe. My family is safe. Everything is okay. It's easy to get into your home, Tabitha, home. Yes, it's easy to get into a place where we are so focused on false evidence appearing real, on all the things that could happen, but you guys, they're not happening right now. That doesn't mean this isn't a real threat and you shouldn't take it seriously, but it does mean you need to try, when you start slipping into a place of focusing on this could happen, that could happen, that could happen. Yes, stay home. Yes, practice social distancing, and I will say that a million times. It's very important. Also, guys, it's okay to enjoy spending time with your family and make this a positive thing. It's okay to, when you start finding yourself scrolling and seeing a ton of really negative, overwhelming information, to stop looking at it and to go watch something that makes you laugh. Or to, when you start thinking about what if, or thinking about this is hard, this is going to be hard, what if this happens, to come up with 1 to 3 things that you feel genuinely grateful for. You guys, this is what I have been doing. And this is coming from someone who struggles with anxiety and mental health. This is coming from someone who has to keep this in check, or else I will go down a slippery slope rabbit hole. When I start to feel afraid, worried, whatever, like, oh, I'm sick, Iris is sick, what if, I have to force myself to be like, you know what, I'm so grateful because we're okay right now. We are in our home, we are safe. We're not somewhere, you guys, this could be a lot worse, but I think the big thing is what we choose to focus on is what we will feel. So I just wanted to put the message out there, you guys, that yes, you should take it seriously, but also take care of yourself, like in your mental health, right? Become more mindful and cognizant of the thoughts that you're thinking about this and whether or not what you're fearful of is actually happening for you. Because if it's not, then do yourself a favor and try to shift your focus onto what's going right. Does that make sense for you guys? Drop a heart in the comments if that makes sense. Listen, Iris running around. Yeah, she's being silly. But you guys, listen, I know that it's hard and I am a little bit sick. And honestly, I didn't really want to go live because I feel like not the best, right? My throat hurts. I'm a little bit tired. My nose is running. It makes me feel a little nauseous. Don't really love it. But I also think that it's important that I show up and say this because I know that there are people that are really struggling right now who have anxiety, who are scrolling on social media and feeling really afraid. So I want you guys to know that it's okay. Everything is going to be okay, even if it's, going to be difficult for a while. But really, what is the blessing in this? Or what can we learn from it, right? Can you enjoy the time that you get to have with your family? Can you try and... I truly believe that as a society, we can become stronger from this if we choose to, right? If we choose to come together. I've been seeing amazing things from people who are doing things like donating money to people who are buying lunches for kids that are not privileged enough and who missing school makes it difficult for them. That's amazing. I have seen people, and I personally have been, and I've seen people trying to find ways to get supplies to the elderly who can't leave their home right now and are struggling. And I think that's amazing. You guys, there's so much good happening and so many people coming together to help each other. And I think that that's what we should be focused on. And just, it's okay to be focused on the reality of the situation, but also be focused on gratitude. To also be focused on what's actually happening for you in your life. What is your reality? Look around right now. Are you okay? then be grateful for that, right? And try to stop talking about how terrifying it all is, because it's going to make you feel more terrified. You guys, our thoughts, our words are contagious. Not trying to be punny right now, but they are. What you focus on, you feel. That's just the way it works, right? And yes, Linda, I can imagine that it would be. And that's why, and that is some of the power of social media, you guys, is that even though we are separated, we still get to, I can still show up like this and talk to you guys, and it feels like we're hanging out in a way. You know what I mean? That's one of the blessings, but it can also be a curse. So my suggestion is, when you see those posts and they make you feel icky and your skin crawls and you feel yourself sliding down this rabbit hole, is, okay, hide post, go talk to someone who makes you happy. Go watch something that makes you laugh, right? Think of 3 things you're genuinely grateful for and like feel it in your heart. You cannot feel gratitude and fear at the same time. It's actually a biological thing. It's pretty cool. But you guys, like I said, I'm a little bit sick. I don't feel fantastic. I'm in self-quarantine. But I wanted to come live anyway because I know that people are struggling with this, and I just want you to understand we can choose to think about this differently. We can choose to look at this differently, but we have to show up and do it, right? It's okay that you're feeling anxious and afraid. And I know that this is impacting people in so many ways, right? I went live about that the other day. But I love you so much, and we have to show up and love each other. Do you want to know what I challenge you to do? Other than when you have a challenging thought, trying to think of 1 to 3 things you're grateful for, I also challenge you to, when you are struggling a little bit, reach out to 3 people and send them love. Reach out to 3 people and tell them why you're grateful for them. Reach out to 3 people and give your heart away to them, because I don't care if it sounds corny. The truth is, when you give what you want, when you give people love, you feel love. That's the way it works. That's the way it works. So anyway, I really do hope that this was helpful. You guys, drop helpful in the comments if this is in any way helpful. Feel free to share it. I just probably gonna chill today because I'm not feeling the best. But at the same time, I'm so grateful for all of you guys. I'm so grateful for all of the good that I see happening through this experience. And, oh, my baby hurt herself, so I have to go. I was gonna say I'm grateful for her. Is she okay? My husband has her. Poor thing. Did she hit her head?
Come here.
Poor little baby. Why am I yellow? Quit it. Also, laughing makes you feel better too. So feel free to be silly. You're allowed to laugh. You're allowed to laugh, you guys. You're allowed to be happy. You're allowed to be grateful. It's okay to feel those things. You're not a bad person if you also feel good. You know what I'm saying? You can understand the situation, respect the situation, do the right thing, and be happy. It's okay. So if anyone needs anything, if you need a friend, just let me know. I love you guys. I understand how important mental health is as someone who's struggled my entire life with it. And I know that this has like detrimental effects to some people in that regard. So I just wanted you to know that I see you and everything is okay. And please use these tips and please tell me if they help you. And if this was helpful, drop helpful and just have a good day. Support each other. Be a nice human. We do not need more assholes on the internet. Y'all, I think we're pretty damn done. I think we have plenty of those. So if someone has a different opinion than you, show them love. Be kind. All right, I'm gonna go now. Drop some smiley faces in the comments just for fun because you love me. Haha, I love you guys. Bye.